All right, so, you know, I know people are reading this, the title, and they're like, what? No, that's not true. Like, look, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, all right, has helped promote this Mayweather McGregor fight. No, he didn't. He said that it's not a good fight. I'm not talking about what he said. Okay, that's just that. I'm not talking about. No, Pacquiao didn't go to a talk show and promote the fight. Okay, no, he didn't do those things. Okay, he didn't join the tour. I get all that, right? But they're using his loss to Horn to sell this fight. Because the general public is saying the same thing, or was thinking the same thing along the same lines. Like they were saying Horn was a big underdog, and then he did the impossible. Okay, that's what they're doing. They asked Floyd about it, right? What did Floyd say? What did Floyd Mayweather? See, I'm paraphrasing, but that just goes to show you anything can happen in the sport of boxing. Nobody thought Horn could win. You know, and then Leonard Ellerby, what did he say? I was shocked. I couldn't believe what I saw. But that just goes to show you that anything can happen in boxing. Nobody gave Horn a shot. I didn't give Horn a shot. I was shocked at what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. What they do on First Take? What they do on First Take? They talked about this fight. Right? I forgot which one it was because they're like the same. They're like the same fucking show. Undisputed and First Take. I mean, they're the same fucking show, right? For the most part, it's the same fucking concept, right? But Dana was on one of those, and they were talking about the upset, about Pacquiao getting beat, right? They were like, you know, well, that just goes to show you upset's gonna happen. Nobody gave Horn a shot. And look at what Horn did. He shocked the world. Right? Everybody said nobody was giving Horn a shot. All the experts said that Horn couldn't win. And Horn proved them all wrong. You see, I couldn't believe what I saw. You guys noticing a pattern here? Right? I couldn't believe, you know? That just goes to show it. And I'm hearing people say the same thing. I'm hearing people, just regular people say the same thing. Like, who the hell's Horn? And he pulled it off against Pacquiao. That guy's a teacher. He's a grade school teacher. Okay? Who was a victim of bullying. And he went on to beat Manny Pacquiao. This is crazy, you know. Like this is insane. What are people saying? It's just he got old overnight. This is what happens when you get old. You lose to guys like Jeff Horn. Man, he should retire. But what about Floyd? He's 40. Maybe he should have stayed retired, but he's got to pay his taxes. That's the only reason he's back. He indirectly helped promote this fight, right? That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. And people are just like, yeah, upsets happen. You never know. Anything can happen, right? I was shocked at what I saw, Leonard Ellerby said. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This is insane. All right. So they're using that to sell to the public that even the unexpected. Look, Jeff Horn, everybody said Jeff Horn couldn't win. Everybody was saying that Jeff Horn didn't stand a shot. But look at what he did. He pulled off the upset. So anything could happen. Nobody was predicted Horn to win. Nobody. And he won, right? In fact, I learned this earlier. Shout out to Joe Habib, but Horn was a bigger underdog than McGregor is. I think that says a lot, but there you go. So this is what Manny Pacquiao losing did. Like it helped kind of convince people that anything could happen at any moment, at any time. You see, most people are going to stop and say, okay, hold on. So maybe it is true that Manny Pacquiao he's up there in age, he's no longer in his prime. He's not the same fighter he was 4 or 5 years ago, but maybe that's true. But at the same time, Jeff Horn, he's had 16 professional fights. He had an extensive amateur boxing career. He was a silver medalist in the Olympics. Nobody cares about that. He lost to a teacher. Okay, so no, nobody's like the general public isn't sophisticated enough to break that down, right? They're not even sophisticated enough to break that down on Undisputed and fucking First Take, right? So it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, in an indirect way, the Manny Pacquiao upset loss has really helped promote this McGregor versus Mayweather fight, right? Because it's every single time, whenever this fight came up in the mainstream press, right? It was always a segue to Mayweather McGregor, right? Always, like on SportsCenter. Everybody said Horn didn't stand a shot. Controversial or not, nobody expected him to win. Everybody was saying he didn't stand a shot against Manny Pacquiao, but he shocked the world. Does that mean McGregor might shock the world against Mayweather? You see, that's exactly what's going on here, right? And there you go, all right? Anyway, this is DStyleBoxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out.